The story of Balaam and the talking donkey, Numbers 22-24. Now one of the most unusual and fascinating stories in the Bible is the account of Balaam and his talking donkey, found in Numbers 22-24. It is a story of greed, divine intervention, and God's power to use even a donkey to accomplish his will. Balaam was a pagan prophet and diviner who lived in Pethor, near the Euphrates River, modern-day Iraq or Syria. Though he was not an Israelite, he had a reputation for blessing and cursing with great power. He knew about the God of Israel but was motivated by personal gain rather than true devotion to God. The Israelites, under Moses' leadership, were traveling toward the Promised Land and had just defeated the Amorites. The king of Moab, Balak, saw Israel's great numbers and feared they would take over his land. Balak sent messengers with money to hire Balaam to curse Israel so they would be weak and unable to conquer Moab. Balaam asked God what to do, and God told him, "Do not go with them. You must not put a curse on those people, because they are blessed." Numbers 22:12. Balaam obeyed and refused the offer. But Balak sent more important messengers and offered Balaam great riches if he would curse Israel. Balaam asked God again, hoping for a different answer. This time, God allowed him to go but warned, "Do only what I tell you." Balaam saddled his donkey and set out with Moabite officials. God was angry that Balaam went, likely because his heart was still greedy for wealth. An angel of the Lord stood in the road with a sword drawn, blocking Balaam's path. Balaam couldn't see the angel, but his donkey could. First, the donkey turned off the road into a field, avoiding the angel. Balaam, frustrated, beat the donkey to get it back on the road. The angel moved to a narrow path between two vineyard walls. The donkey, seeing the angel again, pressed against the wall, crushing Balaam's foot. Balaam beat the donkey again. The angel moved to an even narrower spot where there was no room to pass. Seeing no way forward, the donkey lay down under Balaam. Enraged, Balaam beat the donkey with his staff. Suddenly, God opened the donkey's mouth, and it spoke. "What have I done to you to make you beat me 3 times? Balaam, instead of being shocked, angrily replied, "You have made a fool of me. If I had a sword, I would kill you right now." The donkey answered, "Have I been in the habit of doing this to you?" Balaam admitted, "No." 4. Balaam sees the angel. At that moment, God opened Balaam's eyes, and he saw the angel standing with a sword drawn. The angel rebuked Balaam. "Why have you beaten your donkey 3 times? I came to stop you because your path is reckless before me. If your donkey had not turned away, I would have killed you by now, but I would have spared her." Balaam fell face down and said, "I have sinned." The angel told Balaam to continue his journey but only say what God commands. When Balaam met King Balak, Balak was eager for him to curse Israel. But every time Balaam tried, God put words of blessing in his mouth instead. Instead of cursing, Balaam declared Israel would be numerous and blessed by God. Balaam declared that God had blessed Israel and that he does not change his mind. Balaam prophesied Israel's future greatness and victory over its enemies. Balaam's final prophecy, a future king. Balaam then gave a prophecy about a future ruler who would come from Israel. "A star will come out of Jacob, a scepter will rise out of Israel." Many believe this was a prophecy of the Messiah, Jesus Christ.